Polygon, you learned this in elementary. Anyone remember what a polygon is?
It's like the 5 sides.
No, that's a pentagon.
6 sides.
That's a hexagon.
7 sides.
That's a heptagon.
12 sides. That's a dodecahedron. It's a square.
It does have 3. Poly means what?
3.
Yeah, poly means multiple. It's got to have 3. It's got to have 3 sides or more. That's right. But what's true about a polygon? Anyone remember?
It's a shape.
No openings is 1. Claudia, what did you say? Okay. Straight lines. Okay, so that means you can't have, quiet, no curves. If it's got a curve in it, it's not a polygon. Now the other one that's not as common, but sides can't intersect. There's a more different definition that's a little tougher to understand, but that's all it means. Mason, you gotta put that away. So an example of that is some people might think this is a polygon because it's closed, they're all straight lines, but these 2 sides intersect. So this is no. Okay? You guys just turn them upside down so you're done with it. Okay, while we're still on the polygon, a regular, quiet, a regular polygon. Anyone remember what that is?
Nope.
I still remember when I took my ACT, I couldn't remember what this was and I got it wrong, and it's simple.
It's a triangle.
No.
We'll try closer.
A square is a regular polygon.
Oh, it's just all the same.
All sides and angles. Quiet. All sides and angles are the same. Okay? So a square is, because all the angles are 90 and all the sides are the same. An equilateral triangle is. Then a pentagon. Now that's a regular, that's not really regular, but you know what I mean. You can have a pentagon that isn't, like that's not regular, but it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sides. Okay? So we know what the sides are. Everyone know what a vertex is?
Yeah, I'd say
It's all the corners. Convex, and I don't know why they use non-convex. Non-convex is the same as concave. It's either convex or concave. The easiest way to remember these 2 things is concave, part of it is caved in. An example of a concave would be something like this. See, this part is caved in. That's an easy way to remember it. So if nothing is caved in, it is convex. Now, the actual definition is, or a way to think of it, is if you put a rubber band around this thing, the rubber band would touch all the sides, right? If you put a rubber band around this, would it touch all the sides? No, it'd go from there to there. So that's caved in, so it's concave. Equilateral, equiangular, you guys know what that is?
Yeah.
Equal sides, lateral means sides. Equal angles, we already talked about regular. A diagonal. If you've got any quadrilateral, if you draw the diagonals, it's just from one vertex to another vertex. So any quadrilateral, can it have more than 2 diagonals? No.
No.
If we had a pentagon, which we don't yet, but eventually we will, how many diagonals would that have?
A lot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. How about a triangle? How many diagonals does a triangle have? 0. Because the only way to get from one vertex to another is to go on the side. Okay, is this a polygon?
Yes.
No, because these all intersect right there. Is this one? No, it's got curves. This one? Yes?
No. Yeah, it is.
Yep. It's closed and there's no curves and nothing intersects? No, because it's opening. Now this would be an example of a concave polygon because these parts are all caved in. This would be a convex polygon. So to identify it, 3 sides is a triangle, 4 sides is a quadrilateral, 5 is a pentagon, 6 is a hexagon. These are listed in your book too, in case you forget. Septagon?
Yeah.
Heptagon? 8? Octagon.
Oh, it's when it's 11.
Yeah, 11 doesn't have a name, so they just call it an 11-gon.
Yeah, make fun.
Oh, I got it.
Yeah, make fun.
And then a 12-gon and a 13-gon and so on. 9 is a nonagon, 10 is a decagon, a decade. Decagon. Okay. So this one is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's a hexagon. Is it convex or concave?
Concave. Convex.
Convex. Nothing's caved in.
I gotta make stuff.
This one is a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Heptagon. It's caved in. I gotta make sure I got that right. 7 is a heptagon? Yeah. Okay, then our assignment today is just saying yes or no if it's a parallelogram,
Yes.
naming if it's convex or concave and how many sides it has by the name, and is it regular? Is this a regular? No. All the sides are the same, but the angles are not.
What?
This angle here is not the same as that one. Is this regular?
Yes.
All the angles are the same, but these 2 sides are longer than these 2. Is this one regular?
No. What?
All the angles are the same, and all the sides are the same. Okay?
Wait, keep it there, quick.
Okay, so here we got 3 answers. Name it, convex or concave, and regular or not. So this has 4 sides, so it's a quad, you can just abbreviate. Is it convex or concave? Convex, and you can just put no. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Pentagon. Concave. No. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Convex.
Convex.
Yes.
Yes.
Convex.
Oh, this is easy.
And yes.
I'm ready for the whole test.
Now, we have done triangles. Any 3 angles in any triangle always add up to 180. In a quadrilateral, they add up to 360, right. Every time you add a side, it adds 180 more degrees. A triangle is 180, a quadrilateral is 360, a pentagon is 540, and so on. When you add a side, you add 180 degrees to it. But we're just doing quadrilaterals now. So, here, to figure out what x is, since there's more than one x, you got to write an equation. You got to add all these together and set them equal to 180.
Or 360.
Or 360. So, again, you can just do this. You can combine the x's right away. 5x and 3x is 8x. 118 and 72 and 10
190.
is 190. 200. Yeah, 200. They gotta add up to 360 degrees. So, subtract 200, then divide by 8, and x is 20. Now, usually they just ask for x, but in this case, they're asking for the measure of angle u and the measure of angle v. So, u is right here. It's 5 times x, so it's 5 times 20, which is 100.
100.
And then v is 3 times 20 plus 10. 70. Okay? Now, some of them are easy like this. This is 90, this is 90, that's 100. So you just subtract this, this, and this. And that would leave you with 80 degrees. Here you got to write an equation. 2x, 4x, 4x, 2x. That's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 x's has to equal 360. So just divide by 12, and it is 30. Now again, here they wanted the measure of angle V. I believe in the assignment though they just want x. But make sure, so angle B is actually equal to 60.